Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Charlie. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make my delicious meatballs smothered in brown gravy over seasoned spaghetti from scratch. Now, this consists of meatballs that have been smothered in this rich and flavorful brown gravy, and that brown gravy in the meatballs is added over this wonderful seasoned spaghetti, which has herbs in it as well. You can also add green peas, green beans, or mixed vegetables on the side of this as well. It serves about 8 to 10 or possibly more people. This is basically a family meal, of course. Absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here's all what you'll need to make your meatballs smothered in brown gravy over spaghetti. Let's get started with our ingredients. You'll need 2.5 pounds of lean ground beef chuck, all-purpose flour, large eggs, better than bouillon beef base, salted butter, 1 pound of thin spaghetti. And for your seasonings, you will need some salt, black pepper, Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Now if you don't have this, you can use the Zatarain's Creole seasoning or Snappy Mama Cajun seasoning. And along with that, you will also need some Chef Paul Prud'homme's Poetry Magic, onion powder, garlic powder, dried oregano, dried thyme, and some dried parsley. Now for our additional seasonings, you will need 1 yellow onion, some celery, green bell pepper, and some garlic. And there we have it. Alrighty, let's get straight to it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started by chopping up 1 yellow onion. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off my celery and my bell pepper. Now I'm gonna chop 2 ribs of celery. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and chop up 1 green bell pepper. Alright, here I have 2 cloves of garlic. I cut them in half. Now I'm gonna chop the garlic up until it is minced. Alright, now let's get started with our beef base. So in this medium-sized bowl, I have 5 1/4 cups of hot water. As you can see, it's nice and steamy. And to that, I'm gonna add 2 to 3 teaspoons of the better than bouillon beef base. Now I'm going to take my whisk and I'm just going to stir this until that beef base dissolves into the water. Alright, now let's get started with our meatballs. So in this large bowl, I have 2 1/2 pounds of ground beef chuck. Now I did let my ground beef sit out for about 1 hour so that way it can come to room temperature. Now let's add some seasoning. So I'm going to add 1/2 cup of chopped yellow onion, 1/2 cup of chopped green bell pepper, and about 1/2 tablespoon of chopped garlic. I'm gonna just take my hands and combine the seasonings into the ground beef. Alright, now let's add some seasoning. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, 1/2 teaspoon of Chef Paul Prud'homme's Poetry Magic, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And on this plate here, I have 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1/2 teaspoon of dried thyme, and 1/2 teaspoon of dried parsley. Just add that in there. 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. You can also use breadcrumbs. If you have breadcrumbs on hand, you can use that. And remember that beef base that we just made, about 1/4 cup right on in there. Now to enhance the flavor a little bit more, I'm gonna just add about 1/4 teaspoon of the better than bouillon beef base. Now the liquid beef base that we added in here already is not as flavorful. So when we add the extra beef base just to give it a little bit more flavor than usual. All right. And to that, I'm gonna add 2 large eggs beaten. And make sure your eggs are at room temperature, okay? I forgot to tell y'all that earlier. Now I'm gonna take my hands and combine all the ingredients together. There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven to 325 degrees. Alright, here I have an ice cream scoop. Now I'm gonna take about 2.4 ounces in weight of the ground beef, and I'm just going to roll it into a ball. like that, about that size. And once done, you take it and you're going to place it onto this baking pan. This is a 11 by 17 inch baking pan right here, of course. Alright, and our meatballs are done. Now I just want to give you a couple of quick tips before we bake these. Alright, now as you can see, the meatballs might be a little big. Don't worry about that. Once ground beef, especially ground beef chuck, when it cooks, it shrinks. So it's going to shrink a little bit during the baking process. It's going to release some juices. And we're going to use those juices, the pan juices, to make a roux and everything. So let's go ahead and put these in the oven. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and place these into a preheated 325-degree oven on the bottom rack. And I'm going to bake these for about 25 to 30 minutes. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Alright, let's get started with the spaghetti. So in this large pot I have 2 1/2 quarts of water. And to that I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to just give that a quick stir. And since the water's already at a simmer, I'm going to go ahead and add my spaghetti. Now you could drop it in there whole. I'm going to just break mine in half. I'm going to just go ahead and give this a quick stir. I'm going to let this simmer for about 6 to 8 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 6 to 8 minutes now and our spaghetti is done. You want to make sure you take a fork to taste your spaghetti to see if it's at your desired texture. Make sure it's done. Turn your fire off. Now I'm going to add the spaghetti into this mesh strainer. Now I'm going to let the spaghetti cool completely. I'm not going to rinse it off or anything. I'm going to just let it sit in here. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes now for our meatballs. Now let's go ahead and remove this out of the oven. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and let these cool off for about 15 to 20 minutes. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Alright, now let's get started with the second portion of our spaghetti. So in this large pot I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of salted butter. And I'm going to just spread that around in there. And I'm going to let it melt. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and add the spaghetti. Now I'm going to stir this until the spaghetti is nice and coated with the butter. Turn your fire off. Now I'm going to sprinkle about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 1/2 teaspoons of onion powder, about a teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Now I'm going to let you know on this too, if you have some grated Parmesan cheese, you could add about a tablespoon of that in here as well if you want to. Now I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick stir. Alright, now spaghetti is ready. Alright, now at this time I'm going to go ahead and take the meatballs, add them onto these napkins here. We're just going to press the meatball with the napkins. That's going to get rid of most of the oils from the meatball. And after that you take it, place it onto a serving dish. Alright, here I have a fat separator. I'm going to just go ahead and take a cheesecloth and just add that on top. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and take my pan juices. And I'm going to just pour that right into the fat separator. Use a spatula to help you get that all in there. Make sure you take your spatula and kind of stir it a little bit. Kind of press it down in there just a little bit to get all the oil out of there. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Now let's get started with making our gravy base. So in this large saucepan, remember the pan juices that I told you to reserve for the meatballs that we added into the fat separator. You're going to add 1/3 cup of that right on in there. Now I'm going to let this get hot for about 1 minute. Alright, and to that I'm going to add 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. Now I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick stir. Now I'm going to continue to stir this until the mixture reaches a brown color, like how you see here. Now this took no longer than 6 minutes. Now let's add some seasonings. So I'm gonna add about 2/3 cup of chopped yellow onion, a half a cup of chopped celery, a half a cup of chopped green bell pepper, and about 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give this a quick stir. Now I'm gonna let this saute for about 5 to 6 minutes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add 5 cups of our beef-based mixture. Now let's go ahead and add some seasoning. I'm gonna sprinkle 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of Chef Paul Prudhomme's Poetry Magic, a half a teaspoon of onion powder, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half a teaspoon of dried thyme. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give this a quick stir. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let this come to a simmer. All right, now we're gonna add our meatballs. Now I'm gonna cover this. Now I'm gonna let this simmer for about 35 minutes, stirring occasionally. All right, it's been about 35 minutes now. And our smothered meatballs and brown gravy is done. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at the consistency of the gravy. Look at that. Turn your fire off. Now for some quick tips, the gravy will thicken as it cools. And also for best results, you can serve this the very next day so that way the flavors can settle and increase overnight. You're gonna let this cool for about 1 hour before serving. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Meatballs smothered in brown gravy over seasoned spaghetti, made by a New Orleans native. Now it's time to go ahead and take a bite. I know some of y'all probably looking at me, Charlie, how you gonna eat all this food? Watch me. Man, the meatballs are so tender, moist, delicious. And then the flavor of the gravy, oh man. TheBomb.com, it is absolutely delicious. Ooh. It's gonna please all y'all guests at the dinner table. Tell them. So, give the recipe a try. Hey y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified of my videos. Now I have an official website for all of my recipes, including this fabulous meatballs smothered in brown gravy over spaghetti recipe. You can go to www.charliethecookandrews.com. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter under the name Charlie the Cook Andrews. So until next time, take care, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.